Welcome back to our channel Iraqi Dinar Updates, where we break down complex economic issues and make them easy to understand. Today, we're diving into the financial heart of Iraq. You might know that Iraq relies heavily on oil exports, but how does that translate into the everyday economy? And what's the difference between the government's finances and the central bank's role? We're going to explore the fascinating relationships between the Iraqi dinar, the US dollar, and the stability of Iraq's economy. Let's get started. The Ministry of Finance in Iraq generates its revenues primarily from oil sales in the global market, which are transacted in US dollars. This reliance on dollar-based oil exports forms the cornerstone of the country's financial system. However, Ali Al-Avak, the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, emphasized the importance of understanding that while the Ministry of Finance handles its budget and financial transactions through these dollar revenues, the central bank operates differently. The central bank, he clarified, deals exclusively in Iraqi dinars for all the funds it receives in US dollars. This process allows the country to maintain control over its currency and ensures that the local economy remains stable despite the heavy reliance on international oil sales. Al-Avak stressed that this mechanism ensures the availability of sufficient funds under any circumstances, whether in times of economic stability or when facing challenges. He argued that it was crucial to distinguish between the financial situation of the Iraqi government, which is largely tied to the fluctuations in global oil prices and revenues, and the operational health of the Central Bank of Iraq. The central bank's role, he pointed out, is to manage the monetary system and liquidity within the country, which includes regulating the flow of Iraqi dinars in the market, stabilizing inflation, and ensuring the value of the local currency remains strong. The financial situation of the government, particularly the Ministry of Finance, often faces pressure due to the volatility in global oil prices. This can sometimes lead to fluctuations in Iraq's revenue, as oil exports form a significant portion of the country's income. In contrast, the central bank's financial position is more secure and not directly affected by these price fluctuations in the short term. The Iraqi central bank has the ability to maintain liquidity in the country and stabilize the economy by using its own reserves and managing the money supply through monetary policies. Al-Avak emphasized that the central bank's approach of converting US dollars into Iraqi dinars ensures that there is always a constant flow of local currency available for domestic use. This strategy allows the government to continue its operations, even if there is a temporary dip in oil revenues or a disruption in the global market. He also pointed out that this system provides a buffer against economic shocks, ensuring that the country's financial system remains resilient in the face of external challenges. It is important, according to Al-Avak, to keep a clear distinction between the fiscal policies of the government and the operational functions of the central bank. The Ministry of Finance's ability to secure funds for the government's budget relies on the country's oil exports, while the central bank's primary responsibility is to manage the country's monetary policy and ensure the stability of the dinar. This separation allows for a more stable and effective management of Iraq's economy, especially in times when global market conditions fluctuate. By maintaining a clear understanding of these roles and their respective functions, Iraq can better navigate economic challenges and ensure the smooth operation of both its government and its financial institutions. So, to recap, while Iraq's government relies on dollar-based oil revenues, the central bank plays a crucial role in ensuring the stability of the Iraqi dinar by managing the money supply and converting those dollars into local currency. This separation is vital for navigating the ups and downs of the global oil market and keeping Iraq's economy on solid footing.